welcome to Gospel News on Gospel TV Africa. My name is Emma, and yes, on today's news we have Machala Big Wiz in the building. We also have Steph London and Burna Boy, and yes, I'll be running off the news with Burna Boy. But before going on to what we have for you on today's news, guys, I want to say thank you for all you do for us here on the channel. We see all of it, and we really do appreciate you. And if you're coming across the channel for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe, and also do not forget to click on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and also when we drop new videos. All right, so starting off the news, we have Machala Big Wiz in the video. Machala is actually taking his time off and just leaving social media for a while to actually relax, and gain back all of the energy. He has actually been in the studio, trying to give us the More Love Less Ego album. So he needs like time to himself to relax and have fun. And yeah, so he's off social media a bit till when he's ready to actually drop the More Love Less Ego album. And also the fact that this Made in Lagos that Machala has given us is a very stubborn album. Like, this album is saying, you know what, guys, I'm going to be around for a very long time. Don't be surprised that 2023, this particular album is still doing a whole lot of numbers. Like, this album does not want to go anywhere. And also the fact that some of the songs on this particular album is actually very stubborn. And one of the songs on this particular album that is very stubborn and does not want to go anywhere is WIZKID Essence featuring Thames. Like, this particular song does not want to go anywhere. It's saying, guys, I am here to stay for a very long time, because every day this particular album keeps this particular album and also the songs on the album keep achieving new things every day, getting to new peaks every day. So this particular one says WIZKID's Essence featuring Thames we enters top 200 on US Apple Music chart at 185. Like, actually left top 200, but now I said, okay, and I'm ready to actually go back to top 200. So yes, this particular song has gone back to top 200 on the US Apple Music chart at 185. So you see, this album and also the songs on this particular album, they are very stubborn, and they are here to stay for a very long time. So just get used to having Made in Lagos, and also the songs in Made in Lagos stay here for a very long time. All right, guys, so away from Machala, we have Steph London and Burna Boy. So we've had the talk about Steph London and Burna Boy like back to back. After Burna Boy gave us last talking about like giving us a hint about what happened in his relationship and all of that. Then Steph London decided to come out and say, you know what, guys, just chill. And because she actually used the first verse of Burna Boy's song, and people are like, okay, wait, Steph London is actually coming to this Burna Boy, and people were waiting because they needed to actually hear Steph London's own part of the story. They needed to see or hear what Steph London actually wanted to say to Burna Boy. But actually after she released the snippet for this diss track that was supposed to be a diss track, a lot of people came out to drag her left, right, and center. Burna Boy's PA dragged her. Buju actually said some stuff, and people were like, okay, do you know what, let's just chill and listen to what Steph London was going to give us. And she was like, okay, don't worry, this song is actually going to drop, and we're all waiting for this one to drop. But then the song actually dropped, but then when the song dropped, right, YouTube actually had to flag it down because of copyright issues. So if you click on the link, I actually tried to play the song. This is what's actually going to come out, saying video unavailable. This video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by Universal Music Group. Like, people are like, okay, what's happening? But then because Steph London actually used some part of Burna Boy's lyrics on this particular song that she actually dropped, Universal Music had to make sure it was actually taken down. And also the fact that her bestie has actually come out to take her side, like to shield her from all of the bullies and hate comments and dragging. And this is what she actually had to say. She said Steph is the best woman this man would ever see in his life, and the man she's actually referring to is Burna Boy. So she's saying Steph is the best woman that Burna Boy would ever see in his life. Tell your friends to have some respect. And the friends that she's actually talking about is Burna Boy's PA that came out to say a whole lot of stuff, and yes, maybe Buju, because these are the people that okay, they are very close to Burna Boy that actually came to talk. Then she also went ahead to say none of you should speak, I beg, like you guys should just hold it. Then she also went ahead to say she hasn't even dropped the song yet. What all this disrespectful chat coming for a woman that's never ever wronged Burna? And she wrote the ever in capital letter. But Burna Boy actually said Steph London actually manipulated his love but her best friend is coming out to say this woman has never wronged Burna. Then she also went ahead to say, for your information, no song she ever dropped was about Burna. She actually recorded most of them while she was with him. Wow. Then she also went ahead to say, if I speak, please don't let me please don't let me speak, cause Step begged me not to. So she's actually saying, this particular song was really not about Burna, and also the fact that most of the song that she has actually recorded, and she might actually drop in the future, she recorded it while still with Burna Boy. So it's not like it's actually a new song that she's actually recording after she broke up with Burna Boy. That most of the songs she has actually recorded it with Burna Boy. But then there's been a whole lot of talks on Twitter and social media saying Burna Boy and Steph London actually still love themselves. That's why they're doing the whole back and forth, and maybe these guys might decide to put all of their differences apart and get back together. All right, guys, so lastly on the news, we have Odogu Burna Boy in the building. Yes, we all know that there's been a whole lot of back and forth with Odogu, despite the fact everything that Steph London has been doing. This guy has been having the time of his life. Like, it's actually strange that Burna Boy has not come out to even say anything. But then the reason why we have Burna Boy in the news today is because of his album that is going to be dropping, the Love Damini album. People are really excited for this particular album. Like, album never even dropped. Like, the album is already doing a whole lot of numbers because people are really excited to see what Burna Boy would be giving us on the album. And also the fact that he already gave us one song of the album, which is the last that is causing the whole basketballs right now that is happening. But then people has come and talk about the fact that Burna Boy's album is going to do this, Burna Boy's album is going to do that. They cannot wait for Burna Boy's album to drop. But it's just been a whole lot of talks about this particular album. So let's go through some of the tweets that were made on Twitter pertaining Burna Boy's album. So this one says Burna Boy's next album is going to be a slap, and he used the thunder sign. Like, this one is going to hit differently. And then this user actually says, I can't wait for Burna Boy's album to be my whole entire personality this summer. Prepared to be sick of me. So she said, this one, I'm going to be carrying it like a load. Like, anywhere I go, you must get a feel of Burna Boy's new album that is going to be dropping for me. And she's telling whoever knows her to be prepared to be sick of me because it is a Burna Boy season. Then this user also says, friendly reminder, make everybody they brag about waiting then get now before Burna Boy drop Love Damini. That album na game over. So he's saying to all of you out there that's got one thing to talk about, make sure you brag about it right now before Burna Boy's album is going to be dropping. This album is going to be dropping very soon. So brag about whatever it is you have right now, because according to this user, the album na game changer. Like, it's going to change a whole lot of things. And this user also went ahead to say, a toast to the upcoming Grammy Award winning album Love Damini by a beautiful creator, Burna Boy. It's surely going to be a beautiful work of art. Hashtag Burna. Like, this person is actually saying this particular album is going to be bagging another Grammy Award. That one we do not know, but let's wait for this album to actually drop first, so we can listen to all of the songs from this album. Then we can say, okay, this album is actually Grammy worthy or it is not. All right, guys, so yeah, so Burna Boy, I'll be running off the news for today. So think about the news in the comment section. Tell us if you think Burna Boy's Love Damini album would be bagging a Grammy after it's actually dropped, and also tell us if you think Steph London and Burna Boy still love each other and still would maybe work their ways through all of the whole basketballs that's happening right now and try to settle and see if they can actually come back together. And we'll be in the comment section, guys, going through some of your comments, if not all. We'll see all you do for us here on the channel, and really do appreciate you. Bye for now. My name is Emma.